Alright, welcome to the Scummy Bingus Moonshine tutorial. Basically there's a lot of problems on the server. People don't understand how this stuff works. They're getting confused, doing the wrong thing, that kind of stuff. So I figured I'd just go ahead and make a tutorial for this. It's a lot easier than people make it out to be. So basically what you're going to start out doing is buying the distillery right here and buying the top piece for it and connecting those two. They'll snap together and move together, that kind of stuff. Then you're going to buy a barrel up here and stick it under there, and that sets up the distillery. As you can see in this little panel right here, you have the grain, corn, start with the little bar, and cool down with the little bar. So to start out, you're just going to buy a bunch of water and fill this bar all the way up. It takes about 6 or 7 bottles of water to completely fill it up. Once you get that filled up, you can worry about these two things. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to buy 8 pots and fill them up with bags of dirts. I've already done that, but it's pretty simple. You just buy the pot, buy the bag of dirt, put the dirt in the pot. And if you want to make things a little easier on you, you can set them up on the wall like this. They'll spawn in like that. You can just fizz gun it, turn it to the side, and stick it on the wall. And that'll make it way easier to put the seeds in them and to collect from them. So then what you're going to do is 4 corn seeds in 4 of the pots, and then 4 grain seeds in the other 4. And then you're just going to wait for these to grow out. These little panels right here will turn green when they're done growing, but you don't really need to look at those because they don't take too long to grow. So in about like a minute they'll be fully grown and you can just press E on them. Like, they won't come out if you press E on them now. I've got all this set up. So now you're just waiting on these to grow. The fully grown corn will look just about like this, and once it's done you can just press E on it. I have it conveniently set up where it launches directly across my base. The fully grown grain will look like this. You just press E on it. Once you have that set up, take your corn, put it in the thing. It may take more than 4 depending on if you've already put stuff in there, but if it's your first time it should take 4 exactly. These do not have to be all the way full to make a full barrel, but it's nice to have them full. And what I like to do before I make a new batch is I will go ahead and put in more and keep that growing so I can have some ready for the next batch.
Oh my god.
Nope, well.
I was about to ask, hey, how do I get in here? And then
Anyways. Let me apologize to that guy. Alright, but yeah, keep those growing, and then once you're ready, you just go ahead and hit start. The cooldown bar will fill up over time. Try and keep it in this little middle area right here. So once it reaches like a little bit over here, go ahead and press cooldown. We'll wait for that to happen. And obviously once you press start, these will slowly go down. And the reason you want to keep this in this little middle area over here is because this will make the process faster. But if it goes all the way over here, the whole distillery will blow up and you'll lose everything, and it's not that fun. This is all ready. You can just press E on the cooldown, and that'll keep you in the general area of where you want to be. And once the barrel turns red, you're done. And this is what the barrel will look like when it's done. Do not use this. Never put it in the moonshine pool or the oxidation pool. That's terrible, bad, don't do it. Because that turns it into bottles and you can't really use those. But you can just press E on the barrel, and with the boost it gives you 2. Since I have 2 barrels, I can just go ahead and head out. And so far I've only found 1 buyer in the entire map. It's right here in this little alleyway. It's this guy. You just press E on him, and you can see I just sold it for 350,000.